Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Ashtavata Shri Shivangas Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada ki Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Ashtavata Shri Shivangas Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Shri Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki Guruvendra Sagho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopika Radha Kund Sham Kund Giri Govardhan ki Vrindavan Mathura Dham ki Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham ki Shri Kshetra Jagannath Puri Dham ki Ganga Maya Yamuna Maya ki Shrimati Bhakti Devi Tulsi Maharani ki Shri Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution ki Kali-yuga Pavan Shri Nam Sankirtan Yagya ki Glories to the simple devotees. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to the simple. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki. Mama Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshushanmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Deham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kankshana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shabana Sute Devi Pranamami Haripiye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So I hope you all had a very nice how many of you took darshan yesterday? Everyone took darshan yesterday only? And how many of you yesterday you went to Yoga Pit? You saw the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sachi Mata and Jagannath Mishra, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the laps of Mother Sachi. So, it's a very, very, very special dham, as I said yesterday. I think anyone remembers some points from Atul Krishna Prabhu's session yesterday?
The guest is like a guru.
Guest is like a guru. Very nice. What else?
We should, while chanting, we should giggle till Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Then we should stop. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So we can focus more on chanting.
Stop for 5 minutes or a few minutes?
The sentence I meditate on the beats and hear the mantra.
Swift, it should be swift. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. What else? Yes. Huh? Yes. When a Brahmana came to stay there, and he was cooking bhoga for his shaligram, and as soon as he was sitting to offer, Mahaprabhu used to go and eat it. And he did it 3 times, and the 4th time when he was going to fast. And then what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did? He showed him Vishnu. What else?
The Brahmana was actually a Nitya Siddha, a Brahmana, but then because it was confirmed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he had known him for many lives. So that's how he was.
Oh, very nice point. Very nice point. So, this beautiful holy place is a very, very special place. This portion of the planet, it is mentioned, it is so deep with devotion and also so magnanimous and merciful. Everywhere, as we hear in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharman Parityajaya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja Aham Tom Sarva Papebhyo Mokshishami Mas Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Duskritam Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. So we know philosophically very well that the Lord appears for certain reasons. But we should also understand from this holy place we get the knowledge that Supreme Lord is also a person who also has his desires, and he develops the means and ways to fulfill his own desires. And this is the place where the Lord manifests in this world, where he connects to the world physically from this portion of the earth to fulfill his very internal personal desires. Very internal and personal desires. And as I was mentioning in Jagannath Puri also, the Lord appears like a devotee here. And devotees are very, very merciful. So, who can be more merciful than the Supreme Lord himself? So that is why it is also said this Dham is Audharya Dham. Audharya Dham. Very, very magnanimous, very, very merciful. When I came for the first time here, His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu was giving a lecture. I also came as a, student. Not a student, but a mentor kind of. So Chaitanya Charan Prabhu was telling that, this is such a magnanimous place. In this holy place, if you sleep in the night also, you get the benefit of paying obeisances. If you sleep in the night also, you get the benefit of paying obeisances. You sleep, no? So if you sleep here, you get the benefit of paying obeisances. This is a special magnanimity of this Dham. And the Lord, as I was mentioning, Golokera Premadana Harinama Sankirtana, this whole Sankirtan mission, by giving out the mercy of the Supreme Lord for one and all without any discrimination, was inaugurated. You understand? Inauguration of the whole Sankirtan mission happened here in this Mayapur Dham. You went to the house of Srivas Thakur also? Today you are going. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he first used to do Sankirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur, who was a great Vaishnava, not different than Narada Muni. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to first do Sankirtan in his house only. And then later on, he came out and inaugurated the Sankirtan and Nam Sankirtan on the streets. But there are very deeper tattva which explains the internal and external reasons of Krishna as he appears as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is very, very deep. But I'll try to explain you in a most simple way which I understood. We all know the pastimes of Lord Narasimhadev. So, Prahlad Maharaj, who is a great devotee of the Supreme Lord and son of the great demon Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranyakashipu, he actually was very, very disappointed. First of all, he wanted his son to go to the, today he will go to the Gurukul also. But Hiranyakashipu sent his son to a different Gurukul. Current school and universities, I'm sorry. The current school and universities can be compared to the Gurukul which Hiranyakashipu wanted to send to Prahlad Maharaj. Am I right, Chaitanya Prabhu? If you have read Prabhupada's books, Prabhupada always mentions the modern education system as slaughterhouse. So, Hiranyakashipu had sent Prahlad Maharaj to a school where he could learn Kutaniti, politics, economic gains only. But Prahlad was already preached by Narad Muni when he was in the womb. All of you know the story? When Kayadu was kidnapped by the demigods, Narad Muni protected her, and then Kayadu was pregnant with Prahlad Maharaj already. So Narad Muni knew very well this is going to be a great devotee, so he spoke the Bhagavatam. But Prahlad, Kayadu, being a wife of a demon, sometimes she used to hear, after that she used to sleep. But then still Narad Muni used to go on speaking the Bhagavatam. But Narad Muni's interest to speak continued, because when Narad Muni would speak the Bhagavatam, from the womb Prahlad would smile, or he say, like that, from the womb. So actually Narada Muni is the first preacher who taught the underground preaching. Who created this whole underground preaching system, wherein you have to first don't tell you are going to be taken for a yatra and made a devotee. First give some prasad and talk nicely some stories. So anyway, coming back, when Prahlad was taken, because he was already preached, so he was preaching to the Gurukul students to give up this nonsense. His Gurukul, demonic Gurukul. Later on, as we know, the story goes, Hiranyakashipu was fed up to the extent that he wanted to kill Prahlad. If Prahlad doesn't agree to become a demon like his father himself, the father wanted him to be killed. So we all know that Prahlad Maharaj was put with the snakes in a well. He was thrown from the mountain with Holika, the sister of Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad Maharaj was kept to sit in the fire. You know this? And he was harassed to the largest extent. But he was given even poison. Prahlad Maharaj was given poison to drink. The amazing part was, in all this situation, Prahlad Maharaj, he never showed any disturbance. With a smile in his face, and as the will of the Lord, he accepted whatever came, which his father was harassing him with, or wanting to kill him. And as we know, the later on Lord Narasimhadev appears, because Hiranyakashipu tells him that where are you getting the strength from? So Prahlad Maharaj said, my dear father, my strength and your strength, the source is same. My strength and the strength of your strength is source is same. So who is that? He said, my Vishnu. Where is he? He said, he's everywhere. He is within you, he is within me, and he is everywhere. And we know, he said, is he here? Is he here? He points out the pillar. Actually, Narasimhadev was not there. But then Prahlad said yes. So Narasimhadev appeared there actually. Prahlad said yes, then Narasimhadev entered into the pillar. Manifested from the pillar. And then Hiranyakashipu was killed. After Hiranyakashipu was killed, Narasimhadev was very angry for what his devotee had to go through. And he was so angry that the fire and the heat, anger from his body was creating annihilation, destruction. So all the demigods went running. All the demigods went running to First they came towards Hiranyakashipu, Narasimhadev, they ran away. Then they went to Brahma. Brahma came and saw Narasimhadev, he ran away. He went to Lakshmi Devi. He said, Devi, please you pacify your husband. Lakshmi came, she ran away seeing her husband in this mood. Then they all went to Prahlad Maharaj, Brahma, and they requested that the Lord is angry and his anger is for the pain you have gone through. For he is disturbed how you have been harassed. You pacify him. So then Prahlad Maharaj goes with the garland and puts the garland to Narasimhadev. And then he pays obeisances. It is said the head of Prahlad touches the toe of Lord Narasimhadev. And Narasimhadev, Ugra Narasimha, he becomes Shanta Narasimha. He's ferocious and becomes silent. And then he picks up Prahlad like a lion picks up the cub, puts on his lap, where generally only Lakshmi Devi sits. And then like a tiger licking the cub, he licks Prahlad out of affection. And he's so happy with Prahlad Maharaj, so happy. But here is the climax. Our acharyas, they explain that when Lord Narasimhadev was actually giving that affection to Prahlad, he noticed one thing, that though he was very happy with the devotion of Prahlad, but the Lord saw something very unique. He saw that Prahlad within his heart is more happy than the Lord. What did he see? Prahlad is
More happy.
He saw my devotees, by being my devotee, look more happy than I being the master and taking their devotion, accepting their devotion. So Lord was having this thought in his heart that my devotees are experiencing something very amazing, which is in me, which I cannot experience. This was an unfulfilled desire in the heart of the Lord. Now, same thing you see in all the pastimes of the Lord. Like you see Ramayana also. Even in Ramayana, Lord Ramachandra first he rejects the kingdom because Dasharath wanted him to rule at the strength of his sword. When Kaikeyi does this whole arrangement of making Bharat the king, Lord Rama, he comes to Mother Kaikeyi and Dasharath Maharaj, wherein when the discussion goes on, Dasharath Maharaj says that, see, this woman is in illusion, she is in Maya. My dear son, you have to become the king. Don't reject this kingdom because my boon. At the strength of the sword, you rule on Ayodhya. Lord Ramchandra rejects this and goes to Mother Kaushalya to seek permission. So then after that he preaches Mother Sita that I am going, you stay here. So Mother Sita says, no, I will go. And then Lord Ramchandra preaches to her that how the whole of jungle is very dangerous. But Mother Sita says, for me, and you are a queen, you live in the kingdom. But Mother Sita says, for me, where you are, that is Ayodhya. Jungle or kingdom or a palace or a hut. Wherever you are, that is Ayodhya. Then Lakshman comes. Lakshman says that, no. You will become the king, you sit down. Just be, you remain. Dasharath, I'll chop his head off today from his body to make you the king. And in this way, if you see whole Ramayana, then there is this Kevat, Jatayu. In this way, so many devotees, they sacrifice their lives for Lord Rama. And Lord Rama also experiences the same thing what Narasimhadev saw. That my devotees are more happy. And all the boundaries of this devotion was broken in the pastimes of which place? Vrindavan. All these boundaries of devotion and love was broken, over-flooded in Vrindavan pastimes. So then the Lord, after it is said, it is mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, after the Lord winds up his pastimes as Sri Krishna, giving his concluding verses, Sarva dharman parityajaya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo Mokshayashami Mahasucha. After this, when the Lord goes back to the spiritual world, he was having these things in his heart that my devotees are relishing more. But then he sees the situation of this world. He feels that no, for a long, long time, I have not given devotion. Let me go and give devotion to the people of the world, pure devotional service. And let me also experience what my devotees are experienced by being my devotee. I mentioned this in Puri, then what happens? Anyone remembers when the Lord desires this? Very nice. What's your name? Very nice point. Srimati Radharani says that, my Lord, do you know what it means to be your own devotee? Do you know what it means to be your own devotee? You will go down, become a madman and jump like a mad fellow up and down. And by jumping up, you will fall down and broke your body and bones. So better you take my complexion, which will always give you protection. So that is why it is said, Tapta Kankshana Gaurangi. And that Gaura Varna, when Radharani gives to Lord Krishna, she becomes golden and Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So Lord, internal desires are there to know how his devotees are. But externally he wanted to give something which was not available for a long, long time, which is pure devotion, selfless devotion. And through the holy name, he came and inaugurated the Sankirtan mission. For one and all. One and all. That's why it's there in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. To inaugurate the Sankirtan mission, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and to give bhakti. And he expresses, you can read Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, 3rd chapter, verse 19. We can recite. Ishan, you will play Mridanga? Yuga dharma pravartamo Nama Sankirtana Yuga Dharma Pravartamo Nama Sankirtana Chari Bhava Bhakti Diya Nachamu Bhuvana Chari Bhava Bhakti Diya Nachau Bhuvana Apana Karimu Bhakta Bhava Angikare Apana Karimu Bhakta Bhava Angikare Apana Achare Bhakti Shikanu Sabhare Acharya Bhakti Shikanu Sabhare Apane na kaino dharma Shikhara Raya Apane na kaile dharma Shikanuraya Eito Siddhanta Gita Bhagavat Gaye Eito Siddhanta Gita Bhagavat Gaye. So the Lord is thinking and is then expressing this. I shall personally inaugurate the religion of the age, Nam Sankirtan, the congregation chanting of the holy name. I will make the world dance in ecstasy, realizing the four mellows of loving devotional service. I shall accept the role of a devotee and shall teach devotional service by practicing it myself. Unless one practices devotional service himself, he cannot teach it to the others. This conclusion is indeed confirmed throughout the Gita and Bhagavatam. Imagine, we are so fortunate. By this we can understand we are so fortunate that we are born. That is why it is said, every time when Kali Yuga is there, it is very, very dangerous, very, very horrible place. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears, in that Kali Yuga, those people who appear, those people who take birth in the Kali Yuga, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, it is said that they are born in a Swarna Kali. Which Kali? Dhanya Kali. Which Kali? Bhagyavana Kali Yuga. Why? Because this is the time when God himself is coming as a devotee, and his mission is what? By his own example convince others to become the devotees. What? By his own example to convince everyone to become devotee. How? Because this is when the Lord feels compassionate and merciful everyone, he appears as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this dham. And we, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, today have this fortune to have darshan and sit here and hear Krishna Katha in this dham. It is the Lord's mercy. That's sang by one of the acharyas also. You can sing with me. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kari. Sapashada Swadama Savatari. Sapashada Swadama Savatari. Atyanta durlabha prema kari bare dana. Atyanta durlabha prema kari bare dana. Shikhaivo sharanagati bhakatera prana. Shikhaiva sharanagati bhakatera prana. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu feeling compassionate and merciful to the living entities, Jiva. Saparshada. Saparshada means? Parshada, you know what is the meaning of Parshada? Associates. Did you see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associates today? Where were they? How big they were? It is said it is almost the actual height Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had when he was physically present. Almost the actual height of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was physically present and doing Sankirtan here in this street. Where you are sitting here is exactly the place Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu run around. His house is here. I used to do Sankirtan here. All over. Saparshada Sahadama Saha Avatari. Not only he has, they have to take prasad. Not only he has appeared, but he has appeared Saparshad, his associate Sahadama, his eternal Dham which is there in the spiritual world. He made that Dham also manifest here. So that is why these holy places, though they are here in the material world, but they don't belong to the material world. They are expansion of the spiritual world. Just like if you know embassies of a country. If you see the US embassy in Mumbai or German embassy in Mumbai, they are actually the embassy of that country in India, but within that embassy, the rules and regulations will be of the their own country. It's like that. So similarly, this dham is here in the material world, but it is not different from the spiritual world because the Lord Himself manifests that. So that is why the Lord is very, very merciful. And Svikhaibo Sharanagati. So Lord Krishna, He concluding verses is Sarva Dharman Paritejay Mahamekam Sharanam Vraja. Surrender. Mahamekam Sharanar. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sikha, don't worry about this is the world. Don't get distracted. Sikhaibo Sharanagati Bhakatera Prana. So that Sharan, that shelter, that surrender, he himself is teaching. And what is that? He is telling the surrender is considered Bhakatera Prana, heart or life of devotees. The life of devotees is to surrender the Supreme Lord and his devotees, to the Guru, to Vaishnavas, to the Sadhus. That is a life. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally appears to teach all these things to us. And this holy place is the place where the Lord performs these pastimes. So that is why we are very fortunate that we have come to Mayapur Dham in association of devotees, dancing, doing Sankirtan, chanting. And the most amazing thing is Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, he predicted Mayapur is considered as the spiritual headquarters of the world. What? Spiritual headquarters. Like financial headquarters is Mumbai. Political headquarters is Delhi. Spiritual headquarters is Mayapur Dham. And that is why when Srila Prabhupada came here, see, this is the magnanimity and vision of Srila Prabhupada. When did you take darshan of Prabhupada Kutir? Today you will go. This is a small hut on the gate, on the entrance. That was a small piece of land acquired by ISKCON. And when Prabhupada acquired that land, he came here with his disciples, very senior disciples. So when he came here with his disciples, he was on that hut and he was looking at the whole Mayapur. And at that time Mayapur was only jungle and rice field. Only jungle and rice field. And Prabhupada said, this will be the spiritual headquarters of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And we will have a spiritual city here. At that time disciples were thinking, what happened to Prabhupada? What's wrong, Here in a remote village of Bengal, where there is no connectivity, no airport, no railway station, neither buses used to come. And Prabhupada is predicting what? This is going to be the world headquarters and a spiritual city. So at that time disciples were thinking that Prabhupada is old, he's having this vision, and they could not see it. But many of Prabhupada's disciples are now old. And when we hear from them, they say, Prabhupada could see it, but we could not. Prabhupada could see it, but we could not. And actually, it was Nityananda Prabhu, isn't it, who predicted that, Nityananda Prabhu, who predicted that there will be a very, very magnanimous temple of Panchatattva in Mayapur Dham. And the whole world will come here to hear the glories of Lord Chaitanya and the Panchatattva. 500 years ago, Nityananda Prabhu had predicted this. But Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, I don't know if you get an opportunity to go, the other side of the Ganga, at Swarupganj, his house is there. And from the veranda of this house, he saw a very, very big temple will manifest. And in that temple, devotees from all over the world will come to Sri Mayapur Dham and chant, Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Devotees from all over the world will come. And even that is fulfilled. Who fulfilled both these things? Srila Prabhupada. That is why it is concluded that all the Vaishnava Acharyas, whatever services they had done for the preaching work of Lord Chaitanya's mission, they all together empowered Srila Prabhupada to fulfill the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of sending the mission of Lord Chaitanya to every town and every village. That is why we all are very, very fortunate. In the line of Srila Prabhupada, we are revealed. This holy dham is revealed to us. We have this opportunity. Now, there is also mentioned in Chaitanya, Bharat Bhumi to hoilo janma, yaar janma sartak kari karo paropakar. People who are born in India, it is said, Bharat, this planet, this portion of the earth, their only duty is to make their life perfect. What? Make their life perfect. Janma sartak. How does our life become perfect? By becoming a devotee. Only by becoming a devotee. Isn't it true? Just by becoming. And what are they supposed to do? Janma sartak kari karo paro upakar. Their only, you understand, occupation. Just like in Jagannath Puri, all the sevak of Jagannath Puri, their whole generation occupation is, But it is fixed. Isn't it true? When they take birth, they say, my father is a cook. Mujhe cooking karna hai. Isn't it true? My father is doing puja, so I have to do puja. So that is for the devotees who appeared there in the family of the Pandas, of the Puri. But for the whole people who appeared in this part of the world, Bharat Bhumi, Janma Sartaka Kari Karo Paro Upakar. Our only purpose of taking birth is this, especially in India. Become devotee and preach devotion. There is no other reason for our birth. You understand my point? Become devotees and
Preach devotion.
it's the only reason for our birth. Many times when we bring students and speak like this, no, I'm very scared. I'm very scared. बाप रे लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं? But this is truth. Our whole plan is to introduce this truth to you. Introduce this truth to you. And then those who are gentlemen, those who have courage. हिंदी में जैसे नो कि माई का बाप है तो है ना दम है तो जैसे नो है तो फिर करके दिखाएगा. And then if you have really guts, if you are a gentleman, then you will accept what is truth. And then you will see the Lord directs further. The Lord gives direction. Nothing happens in this world. No. Unfortunately, material world is such a horrible place today. So much of it is said that, I always mention this, when television was introduced, none of the Indians were interested to buy it until Ramayana serial came up. To see Lord Rama, all the TV sets were sold. But then after that, 25, 30 years ago, I think 50, close to 40 years ago, television was introduced. For 700 years, the Mughals wanted to destroy the Vedic culture. For 300 years, the Britishers tried. And the last 50 years, television tried. And after the television, the internet came up, 20 years. And after the internet came up, the social media, and the social media brought up the smartphones. All these things together are working to destroy the intelligence and devotion and keep everyone busy with Maya. Right or not?
Yes.
The simplest solution, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exemplified himself also how he inaugurated his mission. He is never alone. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is with whom? With his associates, Saparshada. So the only solution in this Kali Yuga is to remain in association of devotees. Like you all, some of the boys who are new and students, you must be going to watch a movie with your friend, or some nonsense also. But here in Mayapur Dham, neither your friend will tell you, neither you will tell your friend, अरे ये लोग अभी busy है, चल जाके अपन को देख के आते हैं. You will never have that feeling, is it? Will you be able to? Will you tell your friend? No. This thing can never happen in the association of Vaishnavas. Devotees are always protecting each other. The strength of devotion, this is what you experience when you come to a dham. In few days, you experience something very high, something very transcendental, something which has a higher values in life. Isn't it true? That is the strength of association. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission was this only. In association of Vaishnavas, we should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. And you will make your life perfect. One last thing. In Kali Yuga, Maya will attack in a devotee, not in pant and shirt and a beautiful form. Sometimes when you are staying with devotees only, you will see a devotee in dhoti, kurta and tilak criticizing devotion, criticizing devotees, criticizing ISKCON, criticizing this, that. That is another special manifestation of Maya. In internet, all these things. It is said that in Kali Yuga, agents of Maya, they don't come in pant and shirt. Because people in pant and shirt are sleeping in the lap of Maya. Isn't it true? People outside, I mean pant and shirt means people who are not practicing Krishna consciousness, they are already sleeping in the laps of. So the agents of Maya don't have to preach to them. Do they have to? No. They have to preach to the people who have given up that. So to do that, they have to mix with us. Isn't it true? Mix with us and say, अरे ISKCON में मालूम है, अरे ये लोग ऐसे, ये devotee ऐसा. And disturb your innocent faith. So that is the last thing which I want all of you to be very careful. Be very strongly connected to your superiors who is guiding you. Read yourself. Don't trust on the data available online. That's a big hoax. But read yourself Prabhupada's books. Understand them. Question your superiors. And then decide how you want to proceed in your individual spiritual journey. That will lead you to perfection in this human form of life. Understood my point? And now if you go to the Gurukul, you will see. The Chaitanya Prabhu is supposed to leave, no, now? Breakfast. You will see the vision of Lord Chaitanya. Vision of Srila Prabhupada actually. Srila Prabhupada wanted like this hundreds of Gurukul.